What up guys, it's Brad from Snake Eater Performance, and today we just received a huge shipment of our GB1400 fuel injectors, and I'm going to take you through the process of what it goes through after it's been manufactured by our German manufacturing partner, the quality assurance, the quality control aspect that Snake Eater Performance does, and then we're going to go through making an order and shipping it to a customer. All right, so what the guys are doing right now is a process that we call breaking in. And what they're gonna do is check the maximum pressure, the proper spray pattern, and the coil inductance. And they're gonna run about 2,000 to 5,000 injections at the maximum fuel pressure that the fuel injectors can handle. Now, the machine that they're using is the New Classic GDI with the additional remote power source. And we really like the additional remote power source because we can limit the fuel injectors, the voltage and the current, and we can set it to exactly what we want. In addition to that, we have this special software that's on the computer that is controlling the test. And that test is gonna allow us to data log all of the injector characteristics, and then we save it and upload it to our cloud. So what Travis is gonna do now is gonna run the first 2 points of our 3-point test. And we're gonna run at about 75% duty cycle, 15 milliseconds opening time on the injectors. We're going to record that data. Then we're going to run a low test at about 5 milliseconds. We're going to record that data, and then we're going to run a third test, which we call the calibration test, at 2.5 milliseconds, which is going to be your very low pulse width, just outside of the nonlinear range, and then we'll record that in addition to the other two, and that will be what determines whether or not these 8 injectors are flow matched. Okay, so now Travis is going to go ahead and record the results in the software. So one thing that we do also while we're doing the break-in process is something that we call calibration. And what we're doing is we're running a specific test that will then assign each injector a specific number, and in which case, after it has been assigned the number, we will put it in its corresponding bin. So that's why you see the first time we put 8 injectors on the machinery, it's already basically been flow matched because it has been matched at the calibration setting through the process of breaking in and then break down. And when we're doing our breakdown, we'll go through each injector and run that exact test. And that's gonna go ahead and give us our flow match percentage at both of those pulse widths. And then it's also gonna do some additional calculations for us and create a linearity graph that we'll show you guys. So what he's doing right now is he's saving it, and we're saving it under the customer's name, and that will be saved for future reference. Should you have any issues, we can replace each injector. All you have to do is tell us which one had the issue, and we can find you an identical replacement for it. This is what you'll be getting in the package with the injector. So we're going to print this out and include it, as well as uploading it to our cloud database and saving it for your future reference. This is giving you the high flow, low flow, in both cc's per minute and the 100% duty cycle flow rate in pounds per hour. And so here's your variance percentages here. It's obviously a very well matched set. And then here's your injector offset linearity graph. You can scroll down. You have your injector duty cycle linearity graph. Obviously, this is very high quality, very good flow match, but we're gonna run one more test that the ASNU software does not support that we do for all of our injectors, and that's an additional calibration setting, and Travis is gonna run that right now. So now we're going to record the third field, which is not supported by the ASNU software, but that's something that Snake Eater Performance does in addition to the testing protocols. And that's just for the additional verification that you have a flow match through the entire pulse width spectrum.
All right, so we've printed out the data sheet. Next, we just grab that from the printer. We're going to number the injectors. Okay, we're going to take them off, and then we'll take them to the laser engraver.
All right, so the last thing that we do before we package them and ship them to you guys is brand them with the Snake Eater Performance logo. And the reason we wait to the end is to make sure that the quality assurance, quality control process is complete, and this is sort of the seal of approval before we send them out to you. And we also offer some private labeling services to other injector companies, therefore we can put their logo on it as well. So let's check it out. Let's go package these up and get them ready to go home. All right, so the last thing we do before they end up at your door is we package them up. Come take a look.